I love that.
I just went into a new dimension.
Psychedelic.
A new dimension. Man, it's the Clear Vision Podcast, straight out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Yes,
Whoa,
sir.
talk
Yes, sir.
And we're back for another episode, man. We got my boy Trevo.
Yeah. One time.
We have my boy Eli.
What up?
And then yours truly, the greatest DJ in Oklahoma City.
Oh
The
my God.
greatest.
The greatest DJ in Oklahoma.
Talk that.
Brian J on the boards.
Whoa.
We got a special episode for y'all today. Sometimes in life it ain't always what you want, but it's about what you need. So I know what we're getting today is something we needed to hear today.
Come on. Come on.
A lot of you guys may not understand what's going on, and that's okay. Not all the time we understand what's going on.
That's okay.
But without further ado, Trevor, where can they find this at, bro?
You can find us at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. We are now there. Of course, here at YouTube, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, engage with us, lock in with us. We here, man. We here.
Yes. And Eli, bro, if they want to get in contact with us, which nobody has
Nah,
yet.
man, I've been disappointed, bro.
Me too. Our fellow
been dry.
visionaries.
We haven't got a listen letter, bro.
Our fellow visionaries.
Drier than the desert, bro.
Our visionaries. At least not even our visionaries, bro.
I'm hurt.
They not telling us how good their life is, how bad their life is, how blessed they are.
Yeah.
Eli, go ahead, take over, bro.
You know, man,
He's disappointed.
unfortunately, we haven't got a listen letter yet, but we need that, man.
What
we need
is
the
a listener letter, real quick, Eli?
Okay.
What is a listener letter, bro?
Trev, man. A listener
Maybe they
letter.
forgot.
Maybe they did forget, bro. Maybe you're right, man. I hope not, though, man. Especially if you're a visionary, man. But a listening letter is just giving your expressing yourself, man. Giving you a chance to comment on our show or the episode or just anything you got going on good in your life, man. It's how we connect to the community. And it's big for our channel. It's very heavy for our channel. I mean, it was popping, man. It got going last year. We had a listening letter every episode, and it's real big and good to hear the community weighing in on what we got going on, and then us also giving back and trying to help out people. So the listening letters are super important, man. Hit us up on that clearvisionpod@gmail.com, clearvisionpod@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to be on the show, the listen letter is how you can get to us, man. Get to us on the listen letter. All of us are pretty much tied down, man. BJ's BJ. But the email, man, is how you get. That's how you get in contact with us. You're not gonna have our numbers, but it's hit us on that listen letter, please. Man. Somebody, please, just do it for. Don't do it for Trev. Don't do it for BJ. Don't do it for John. Do it for Eli, man. God dang, dog.
I got a request.
On,
I got a request, real quick.
What's your request, Trev?
I just asked that just one listener. Let's just get one to send in a listener letter, and all I want to know is what are you thankful for? That's it.
There you go. That's
it.
A great start. That's
I
easy.
just want gratitude from one listener.
All right.
If you're listening right now, press pause. Go to your little email on your phone. Skip Instagram. Skip Snapchat. Skip Twitter. Skip all that.
There you go.
Go to your Gmail. Type in clearvisionpod@gmail.com. Tell me what you're thankful for. That's it.
There you go, Trev. I'm thankful for my mama. See, that's a little start for you, man. Simple as that, man. Engagement, bro. So we need it. Clearvisionpod@gmail.com, like my man Trevor just said. Hit us up, man. Connect with us.
Man, that's facts, man. That's facts. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Clear Vision Pod. Don't forget to donate to our Cash App at Clear Vision Pod. We're thankful for all the donations, man. We got more donations than listener letters this season. That's a blessing.
Come on. Wow. Amen.
It's always a blessing somewhere. You got to look for it. So when Trevor says, tell me something you're thankful for, it should be a piece of cake. You know what I'm saying?
I literally just did my listener letter, so we already got one.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Hey, man, do what you gotta
I'm not gonna lie, Eli had me.
Other than BJ, bro.
I was like,
come on, John, send it, bro. Shoot, man. We always want to hear what you got to say.
I'm gonna be anonymous, man. I might be anonymous though. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
So, how was y'all's week this week? I guess we should. Let me start off.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Let me think about my week. I think I had a good week, bro. No complaints. Yeah, I don't think it. I mean, it was special, but ain't nothing too serious. My My son, bro, I was just feeding him today. He's starting to chew. He's eating avocado,
Okay.
tomatoes,
Okay.
olives, a little bit of spinach. He was choking on some spinach. Maybe might need to grind that up a little more for him. But
I was about to say, yeah.
no, bro. I had that was my week, bro. I had a good week.
I go after you, bro. I got you, man. Yeah, bro. I had a good week, man. Everything went to plans. Saturday, started our morning right at the gym with Trev and my boy John.
Hold on, Eli. Hey, we 25, bro. We got to stretch.
We got to stretch. You know, when I
didn't stretch.
See, John didn't stretch, bro. That's crazy because when I turned 22, you know, people say ages, ages. When I turned 22, bro, that was the last time I was able to hoop. Well, no, 21 was the last time I was able to just go out there and hoop. You know what I mean? Not stretch. Yeah, we got to stretch, guys.
I got to stretch, bro.
Don't hurt yourself. You got a jobs out here. We got kids, man. Stretch, man. You got to stretch.
Got to barely stretch for track meets. I ain't, but nah.
BJ, Jesus,
you gonna see.
You go
string bean.
Come hoop with us this weekend.
Man, come hoop with us, man.
J.
Yeah, bro.
I'm actually free this weekend.
There you go, man.
I have to go ahead.
Saturday morning.
Yeah. Your boy Eli was hot, man. Me and John, where we go?
3-1, bro.
6-1. I got there a little bit before John.
You did 2 more games extra too with the
three. Yeah. You know, so we did our thing. John
hit about bet Cameron.
Hit about 4 3 threes.
You know what I'm saying? No, it was 4. I think it was 4.
You didn't hit nothing, boy.
No, he was 50%. John.
Oh, John?
I was on fire. BJ,
John was popping.
Wow.
And I had a rebound.
There you go. Hey, but nah, man. The week was good, man. Hanging with the kids and stuff, and then same old swim class, soccer. Kai started out. He started his soccer tryout or whatever, man. It was great. He had a blast. So yeah, man, it was great, man. I had a good week.
That's dope.
I'll go ahead and go. My last 7 days. I'm not going to talk about my 7. Probably my most important. Shout out to 7, my son. Praise.
Come on,
hey, man. Shout out to him. Shout out. To him.
Big 7.
I spent some quality time with my son Saturday and Sunday, and
Amen.
This is the first time, which I'm sure y'all are used to this, but this is the first time I left, and I literally hear this. I almost said nigga. I hear this boy crying, right? So it was me, my mom, and 7 at Popeyes, right? Just disclaimer, I didn't know this boy's feeding himself. I'm getting him some mashed potatoes, saying my son won, so I'm thinking I'm still, this nigga grabbed the...
He said, I need that.
Yeah, come on, dog. Shoot.
Oh, okay, my bad. You know what I'm saying? So
I need that.
So I go in the bathroom, right? I'm taking care of my business. I hear a baby crying, screaming, like going nuts. I'm like, bad kid. Somebody needs to get their kids. The heck? I'm peeing, and I come out. This boy is hot. I'm like, well, what is you crying for? He's like, I said,
I love it.
That's what it's all about, bro.
Man, I was like, yeah. But my mom was kind of salty, but she was like, I wasn't about to do that to you, boy. But praise God to my mama. And
praise God.
Yeah, that's my last 7 days, just chilling with my son. That's about
beautiful.
It.
That's
beautiful.
Great, man.
Beautiful.
Good answer. Good answer.
I messed up my stuff.
Great answer.
Hey. Well, I hate to rain on the parade.
I had a terrible week.
I had a pretty tough week. I do want to start by saying, God, you're so good. Thank you for
Amen.
Allowing me to weather the storm. I had a pretty tough week just overall, but in particular, Thursday, I got hacked on my Instagram.
Whoa.
And I just want to put a public service announcement out there to everyone that's listening. Hackers are going crazy right now. Second guess everything. Don't send out any personal information, email, phone number to nobody right now. Don't trust anybody online right now because with Russia and all this other things that are going on, nothing's really safe. Don't send your Cash App out. Any fast money opportunities on Instagram, stop it. Just let's just chill for a little bit with all of that because, bro, I got just to keep it, hopefully I can help somebody just in case they're hit with the similar, situation. One of my guys that I went to school with, that I played football with, really reliable guy, cool with him, really close to him. Well, close to him back when I was in school.
Mhm.
Hit me up on Instagram and was like, "Yo, bro, did you get a new number?" And I was like, "Yeah, a while back." He was like, "What's your number?" And he's talking to me on Instagram, and so I sent him my number, and he was like, "How you been, bro?" No, he said, "How you been, Trev? Call me Trev." So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing all right and everything." And he said, "Oh, that's cool, bro. I just sent you a link. Can you go ahead and drop that link that I sent you in this chat?" And so I'm
What?
at work, bro. Yes, he sent me a link. I'm at work. I get the link, and I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever." Boom. I drop the link in the chat. As soon as it drops in the chat, I get logged out of my Instagram, and I can't get back in. So it was a bot, bro, because I called him, and then he did the same. You know, it happened to him too as well on his Instagram. So
That's crazy.
had to go through all of that, bro. Just you know, kind of ate up my week because I wanted to recover my account. I worked hard to build that account up, bro.
Yeah.
You know, music and my family and all that. I'm like, bro, I'm not going out like no sucker. I'm IT, bro. I'm a software developer.
There you go, Trevor.
You're a hacker.
Nigga did me dirty, bro. So, bro, it's funny, because I was up all night, bro, trying to get this thing recovered, bro, and go through all this Instagram support shit. I felt like Wade from Kim Possible, bro. I was just up all night, bro. You know, I had 2 screens going, bro, going crazy. But
in the closet,
bro, I was going stupid. But anyways, I'm back. I'm back on the gram. I don't think he has another way into my account. So I mean, but if anything comes from my account that don't sound like me, don't try it. But anywho, bounce back from that, bro. I'm on the right track now, man, mentally. Back on, you know, where I need to be. So
that's
Heck
good.
yeah. Heck freaking yeah. Well, shoot, man, you know, the topic today, it stems from just sitting back and thinking, bro, about how, you know, our goals and aspirations. We're not content people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we always feel there's opportunity for growth, opportunity to make money, opportunity just to be better. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Especially for our families, right? Especially for our families. So we're gonna cover today about, you know, the how do we dull the silver spoon for our sons and our kids, our future kids? But before we start, Trevin, can you explain what first explain, I guess, the saying a silver spoon. He was raised with a
right.
silver spoon.
Yeah. So the way I look at it is a silver spoon means that what you really would have to go through in life when you start you're on your own, whenever you were a child, you were kept away from real life experiences because you were spoiled, meaning that you not only got provided for with what you needed, but anything that you wanted in life, you were given because your parents were in such, you know, pristine situations with money and resources that they could just give you whatever you wanted. And so that's where I think the concept of silver spoon came about. It's like, okay, you can get anything that you wanted as a child. So when you got out here in this world, you were spoon fed with a silver spoon.
Yeah.
So that was my definition of it.
You know, that's interesting. I was just gonna go to Urban Dictionary to see, you know, what they say. And Trevor's pretty cold. It says to be spoiled, have many luxuries without earning them on your own, usually by one's parents. The sentence is that kid has been fed with a silver spoon his whole life. His dad buys him a new car every year. Now, what we're going to discuss today is I've never thought about it, honestly.
It's deep. It's a deep one.
How can we all of us, we come from not as similar situations, but we all relate to each other. By no means was any of us rich growing up, or I would say spoiled growing up.
Right.
How can we dull the silver spoons for our kids? And Eli talked about, you know, before he got on the pod, how he used to ride his bike 8 miles to work there and back.
Grinding.
But we was in high school, right?
No, we was no. This was when in Houston. This was in Houston.
Oh, you was in Houston.
This was in Houston. But Whataburger, I did have to walk a couple times.
I remember
in high school. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, Eli, I'm gonna let you start.
Right.
I'm just curious on. We're not gonna get right into the nitty gritty yet, but I want you to explain why do you think it's important to dull the silver spoon?
Um, this is a great topic. Great question. Just how I was speaking a couple of episodes ago on my situation with my mother. She was a single mom, single parent. Um, had four kids, man, and she had to do what she can do. You know what I mean? And sometimes I just had to, make my way. You know what I'm saying? Even playing basketball, 7th grade, 8th grade at Monroney. On those snow days, I would have to walk to practice. So I would have to walk to and from practice sometimes, and I think it's something that definitely builds character, man, and it's something that I see in my son and my kids, that I want to kind of balance out. Yes, I do want to be able to provide what they need for them, but I don't want to just be giving them stuff. You know what I mean? So I'll get further into that further down the line, but just for the example of I've been paying my own phone bill my entire life since I got my first phone in 8th grade. I know that was a little bit later than a lot of my classmates, but that was just one little tool that my mother used for me to build responsibility as far as paying bills as a human being in the as a grown up
In the real world.
so in the real world, exactly. So I think it's we all come from similar areas, and we would complain about some things, but now that we're older, I know we can look back and see, well, that built a really good side of me, a really good part of who I am today, and it's needed. It's really needed in the life in life. So I think this is a great conversation. It's going to be a great episode.
Heck yeah. BJ, well, how do you feel about the topic, bro?
Eli, that was great, man.
Heck yeah.
Come on.
Booking you on, bro.
Thanks,
BJ.
BJ.
I'm be honest. I in this episode, I do want to be more a listener because I think me personally, me and my brother, I can say we are spoiled. Very much so. Like from a very early age, my parents kind of just, if we got it, it's yours. Like that's just kind of how it's been. Now, I think, and my mom has to kind of defend like why she spoils us. Was like my sons are good kids. Like they're
right.
They don't. I mean, they get good grades. They don't get in trouble. Like they do what they're supposed to do. They're respectful. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna spoil them because not they deserve it, but it's like, I mean,
why not?
Why?
That's hella interesting.
Yeah, it's the same. Why wouldn't I? So it's like, I'm interested to see how this is gonna go because most of the things that I have just in life and materialistic things is because my parents got it for me.
Right.
Like legit. This board that we keep talking about, Brian J on the board. Who do you think about that? This computer that I'm on, who do you think about? Like most of the stuff I have. Now I get like when I got up in adulthood, of course I start getting my own stuff, but a lot of stuff that I do have, not necessarily saying I work for it, it's just my parents were at a spot to where they could just provide it for me.
So that makes me want to ask, bro. Like, I kind of want to get in your situation a little more. What advantage? Well, do you feel like it did you any disadvantages?
No, not really. I mean,
because you work hard and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
absolutely.
So it's like anything that I need at this point. Like for an example, y'all see my closet. I got freaking so many shoes now. That's rewind to like 15 years ago. When I wanted, Jordans and all that stuff, Mom was like, "Mom, I'm not paying $300 for no shoes." Blah blah blah. So and I told her even at that point, I was like, "Mom, when I get money, I'm literally about to buy every shoe I see." When I start working, I literally bought all the stuff that my parents would never buy. So it's like, I don't think necessarily it was a disadvantage, but I'll say neither. I don't think it was a disadvantage or an advantage. It's kind of just like my parents.
It's just how you grew up.
That's what I'm saying. Like they were just at a blessed position to where they can provide for me. And literally even to this day, my mom just texts me. Like I can pull out my messages now. She literally said, "If I got it, it's yours." And I'm about to be 26 this year.
Bro, can we talk about, first of all, man, I want to appreciate BJ, bro. Like for this topic alone, BJ, bro, you're so vulnerable all the time, bro, and honest, bro. And I love it, bro. I've always loved BJ, bro, because BJ has always been BJ, bro. I love that, bro. I really do.
Facts. Yeah, bro, because I mean, I remember like, because BJ had an early song, like a song he did early on, bro. And like sometimes, because he was just complimenting like that he know his pops and he has a good relationship with his dad.
Right.
And he was like, people, I don't remember quite what you said, bro, but you was like, you was definitely talking about how niggas was like, I won't say trying to roast you because you brought up that you had a relationship with your dad, but they were like,
that's so ignorant.
I was basically I would pull up with my dad. Like,
yeah,
I don't remember what it was, but yeah, like, I don't know.
I'll just say that to say, bro, like BJ is like true to himself, bro, and like true to his own truth.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you live your truth, no one can use your truth against you.
There you go.
So
there you go.
that's just what I live by, and you know, I can't, like, especially with life. I mean, it is what it is. Like, the things that I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for. That's why even the last episode when I was, you know, talking about the car thing and me having a car, to me, I'm not expressing that as a flex. I'm like, if y'all knew what I had to do and the prayers, the sacrifice I do to even get to that point, y'all would know it's not a flex. But it's like,
man, if y'all would
know that,
y'all
I
don't
know
even,
what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
they don't even know the car you had. We was in high school, bro. We used to be worried when we got in the car because we weren't gonna be able to do nothing.
It wouldn't start.
7 minutes, bro.
Amen.
But that security light, bro.
Bro, that security light go crazy, bro. We coming from lunch, bro. We like, well, we gonna be late.
30 minutes late.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Man. But
that's
you
funny.
know, I'm gonna bring my perspective into why I think this, or what I think about this topic. First off, is I feel like I had my situation was very different, bro. It was so with my dad, right? So let me just say, according to my dad, who really didn't grow up with much, he often, you know, lived in poverty and everything like that. I was spoiled to him, right? But you know, from the outside looking in, you know, they may see the house I live in, but I remember my dad, and maybe he was playing, I don't know, but it always stuck with me. He said, one thing you better remember is I got money, you don't. And
there you go.
And I mean, it's just like,
there you go.
And I realized I wasn't driven by money anyway, because he would offer me money. I'll give you such dollars if you do this. Well, I don't really care that much, so I mean, I just won't do that. Like, I really don't care if I do it or not. But I feel like I had a balance, bro, of a silver spoon and then life without it.
Right.
And I say, living with my mom, it was a different situation. Wasn't the best financially. You know, it was hard times. Time staying with my mom. So I seen the days where, you know, how bad it could be. I've seen how good it can be, and I think that's what led me to where I am now. Where sometimes you need to go through it, but then sometimes I'm with BJ. I'm with BJ. Like, if I got it, you ain't got to worry about nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Without going too deep on like what I feel strategies maybe to raise our kids or to throw the silver spoon, is I would just say I had a healthy balance of it. And so my perspective on it, I feel, is, you know, clear vision, like just because I can see both sides of the spectrum, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna let Trevin cook a little bit on. Basically, I just want to ask like strategies. I mean, if you want to throw scenarios in there, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? What do you, how you have the oldest son, bro? So you're gonna have to start implementing this before we do.
No, I like this topic because it's something that I think about, because I'm so driven into becoming like financially wealthy. That is one of my key like key drives because I do want to
Great answer.
provide a life for my child that I never had, you know, and I wasn't in poverty, bro. Like I didn't really struggle, to be honest. Like I never had to heat up water to take a bath, bro. I never had bro. My mom and dad held it down for me and my,
There you go.
my
There you go.
brothers. You know what I mean? Like my mom went in debt to make sure that we had good birthdays, good Christmases. You know, we weren't spoiled. We didn't have on polo, you know, and Jordans all the time and walk around like we was just, you know, the shit. But we rocked our Echo and G Unit.
South Pole.
South Pole, like,
South Pole.
Like we was fly, bro. We was fly, but like, you know, we lived a good middle class life, you know, in the dub. We didn't have the best school. You know, my mom and dad weren't rich. You know, I feel like we weren't spoon fed. But you know, like the name of this topic kind of bothers me, John, because I like you say dole the silver spoon for Jaden, right? So I don't think like if I have a silver spoon, I don't want Jaden to ever feel like it needs to be doled down. Like daddy don't really got it like that. You know, I want to be able to create a culture around Jaden to be like, you work hard like daddy and you can provide, bro. You can have a big house, nice car, you know what I mean? Land, a boat. Like you can really build your life up if you want to, you know what I mean? So instead of doling the silver spoon, I like what BJ was saying. Like if my son is being a good kid, doing well in school, he's active with, you know, being a good friend, just being a good boy. Yeah, you know, I could reward him with the silver spoon. You know what I mean? I could reward him with things that he wants because I'm like, hey man, I saw your report card. You're doing your thing. You're in sports. You're doing it. You know, you're being nice to these ladies out here. I don't know. You're playing an instrument. Like, son, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you. Here's a hoverboard, son. You deserve it. like damn. Let my little man live. Like I feel like if we dull it down, we're kind of trying to fake what reality is. You know what I mean? Like I like what BJ is saying. Like, bro, him and his brother, they were good kids. So if they needed something, they got it. You know what I mean? Right. And so that's kind of the direction that I'm leaning towards is provide for Jaden. I don't want Jaden to need nothing, bro. Because I feel like I'm working too hard. I got too many plays in motion to make him struggle, like make my son struggle so he could get it from the mud. Like you're not even in the mud. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
So that's my perspective. But yeah.
So I'm gonna bounce off some of the things you said, bro. And I'm devil's advocate. I gotta be devil's advocate a little bit.
Get right. Let's debate.
But
for sure.
My thing is, it's not necessarily getting it out the mud, but it's about more of making them work for what they're doing.
Absolutely.
Being a good person is something you should already do. You shouldn't be rewarded for being a good person.
Absolutely.
Right. You shouldn't. I mean, you can't get rewards for being good grades because you really don't gotta get. You know, you could be tripping but I feel like sometimes you need to, because when you gone, who's gonna carry on that work ethic? Like he may see you doing it, but if he not practicing it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I agree.
I like that.
I think I want to bounce off of John too. Are you done?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Like I agree a lot with what John was saying. Trev, I agree with you to a certain extent. I think that's the difference we have to separate. That's the difference between silver spoon and deserving. You know, if you set up like me, I want to set up. Me and my wife were talking today. We want to set up. We realize that Kai loves shoes. That's going to be his reward for keeping his room clean or getting good grades, you know, things that, or just, you know, paying it, you know, like you were listing off. I don't think that's spoiling them. I don't think that's silver spoon. I think silver spoon is we bought Kai 11 pair of Jordans because he wouldn't stop crying, you know, or he just wanted them, you know, he wouldn't stop crying in the mall. He was like, give me those, daddy. And I was like, I mean, I got it anyway, swipe. I think that's silver spoon. Yeah. And I think we don't really have, I mean, like you said, we didn't grow up with silver spoon because we might not really know what silver spoon is. You know what I mean? Right, I think what Trevor's example wasn't silver spoon. That's more of you earned this, you know. Right. And son, I got it, and I'm gonna show you. Like this is what I want to. I want to show my kids the same thing. Son, if you work hard, you work smart, and you do your thing, you do what you're supposed to do, buy that boat, buy that car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Buy that fat house because you deserve it, because you worked for this. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But there's some people out there you can tell the difference. That's why I always like BJ. You can tell the difference from how it affects the kids. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say no names, but I knew a couple of people at school. They was fly, and they was, you know, they had on the Jordans every, you know, the
Hell,
jeans,
I'll say it.
the nice Levi's. I mean, they had on the nice Levi's, and then I go to their house and like they yelling at their mama because their mama asked them to clean up, you know, to make their bed up. You know, that's the type of stuff.
topic.
That's the type of stuff that's like that the silver spoon effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's also just with character. BJ had those, you know, but like you said, they were good kids, so why not?
Mhm.
You know, I don't think that silver spoon. Those you deserve that. You know what I mean? And just like, you know, I was saying, my mom, you know, she didn't buy us the clothes and the shoes, and she didn't buy our phones and stuff. But at the same time, I feel like we got a little spoiled on the things that we needed. Like, she made sure we had, like, I knew a lot of friends from school that had those nice clothes, but I had a car sophomore year. My mama bought my car. You know what I mean? So like the things that she seen important that I could actually use. Hi, Kai. Featuring Kai. Hello, Kai.
Damn, son.
Where's your pants at, bro?
I need this diaper change.
He want to make sure the door shut too. He's like, Mama can't find me.
It's funny.
He said, "Nah, homie, I need this diaper change now."
Come on.
You laughing?
They already see you, man. Jesus Christ, man. Say what's up. You want to say hello? Oh, you want to hear? He said, I can't hear. Say hello.
What's up?
What's up? Hi.
You gotta say what's up. Say what's up. Where's your nose? Say nose.
No.
Mouth.
Yeah.
Where's your mouth?
Mom.
Eyelash.
Yeah.
Where's your eyelash? Where is it? Where's your eyelash? Eyelash? Okay, all right, you gotta go, man. You're still in the show. Here you go.
Eli, I see what you're saying, and it kind of made me change my perspective on BJ about not really having a silver spoon, because I mean, I was with BJ a lot in high school, and I mean, BJ, when did you start DJing, bro? You started DJing in high school,
Bro, BJ had a job. I didn't see BJ in sports.
BJ, I
Nigga
worked
worked
at
at
BJ.
AMC, bro.
Bro, when did you get that one? Sophomore year? We got that. We started working.
Yeah, when I got the car, that was like a thing that I had. Like, I had to have a job.
Just like me, exactly.
Yeah,
And so, I
I mean,
mean,
because they got me the car, but they was like, yeah, but you got
No
paid
facts.
for your other stuff. So you
Same
got the job.
thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that kind of changes, like, you know, it seems like just from that exchange right there is that how Trevin was looking on raising Jay is how BJ's parents raised him
In a way, yep.
Yeah.
in a sense.
Mhm.
But Eli opened my mind because he's right. That's the silver spoon is the what's the word, snotty,
Like it's
spoiled.
negative, more of a negative
It's more of
connotation.
a negative, yeah.
You got me
yeah.
a Lamborghini, not a Ferrari, like I asked.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference. No, and it's serious. And I've seen it, man. I've seen it.
my
Both.
language, man. Hey, y'all, that's a bag that I just never.
That
I only
is-
get it on
bro.
Call of Duty.
Hey, look, Trent be hanging out with Carl Albert people. That's definitely Carl Albert language.
Man.
Whoa!
Oh,
That is
man.
some shots, bro. That's some
Those
shots.
are some
Shots.
shots.
Wow.
I know it's true.
Crazy.
You know it's hood
crazy.
niggas
That's
at
right
Carl
down the
Albert, bro.
look.
There's street niggas that with the Carl Albert.
Praise God.
I don't know any.
Carlton's.
That's toxic.
Hey, have y'all
Hey,
watched
look, Carlton
Wait,
at home, but be
wait.
sagging at school.
Was
boy.
Carlton spoon fed? Was Carlton spoon fed for sure or no?
Yeah.
Will brought the perspective of the. Are we talking about Carlton from
Fresh
Oh,
Prince of
Carlton.
Oh
Bel-Air.
yeah, come on, man. OG Carlton.
Not
Hey,
this.
now, hey, y'all, this new
Cokehead.
Bel-Air go crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't watched it, bro.
Nigga's a
I ain't-
crackhead now.
Good, bro.
He's a crackhead.
Oh, Eli, you gotta watch it.
Oh, okay.
It's that spoon fed,
But
but
Hillary's smart, at least. Praise God.
yeah,
Go
Hillary,
ahead,
she a great black woman. I
Praise
like
God.
Hillary. But yeah, the old Carlton, bro. I think Will brought the aspect of perspective he didn't have. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
I think it's like I said, I think it's all about balance.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, you know, if they deserve it, they get it, but you gotta work for it. So bear with me, y'all. So I guess on the still talking about it, bro. So BJ, with coming up how you or no, I'm gonna ask Eli first. Coming up how you came up,
Mm-hmm.
what you had 3 other siblings in the house. I don't know how many kids you plan on having now,
Yeah.
but how do you balance this? Because I remember one of my first instances of I got a whooping, bro. My pops was giving my brother some shoes,
Mm-hmm.
right? I still remember it to this day. My pops was giving my brother some shoes, and I started crying because he didn't buy me no shoes. That same setting,
Really?
right? I was young, bro. I was like, I want to say, it's crazy. I remember it. I think I was first grade or something like
Yeah.
that. But I started
Yeah.
crying. I was mad. How do you? What you-
I remember Young John.
bro,
Bro.
it's crazy.
Boy, y'all think John ambitious now, boy. When it was back then, you couldn't tell John nothing, boy. You tell John, hey,
Had the
John
big
Ye.
eyes.
bro, the
Niggas
big
like John Ye.
eyes, the haircut, bro. No facts, bro. My first time seeing John, bro, he had on the leather, bro. We in 4th grade. He had on
Trevor
the
talking
leather.
about
He had on
Viking
a
jacket.
leather jacket,
Oh, yeah,
bro,
that's
with
like
the
that.
fur, with the white fur.
Oh,
White fur. And then
I
I
don't know
remember a
that
girl. I was like, she was like, "Who is that? Who's that nigga?" I was like, "This nigga."
talking about
right
John?
here." Yeah, talking
Talking
about
about
John,
me?
bro. Yeah, that's more off camera, but that's a good memory.
Okay,
though.
yeah,
a good
that's
memory.
funny.
Yes.
That's
Nah,
funny. Yeah, that's
you couldn't
Rich
tell
Chris
John
dance.
nothing, bro. You couldn't tell John anything.
Man, heck no. I remember.
Heck
we'll
no.
talk about it later. Talk about it later.
we
But
go.
no, yeah, I cried, bro, and I got a
Right.
whooping. I got my ass
Right.
whooped for it.
Mhm.
And my pops made me walk out the store without shoes on,
Yeah, absolutely.
and you know, I didn't realize why, bro. I probably realized why probably 2 years ago why the hell he made me do
that. Yeah.
but it's a very, what's the term? Extreme way, I could say. It could have been a different way, you know what I'm saying? But my pops probably, when he grew up in poverty, he probably had times where he didn't have shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Eli, you had 3 other siblings in the house. So how was that? I don't want to say silver spoon, but how is it balanced among, bro? Like, how do you, if you have 2 more kids, Eli, how are you gonna balance? I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get you, man. I
You see
follow.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, man, like you said, man, just for that example, I had an example like that very, very young as well. I was in daycare, bro. I was in daycare, and this kid had on I think maybe some Shaq, just Walmart shoes. I mean, we're in
I used to
daycare,
wear
you know what I
Shaq.
mean? I used to too. Yeah, no, I had Shaq shoes all the way up to like 8th grade, bro. No cap. And he had on some Shaq shoes or whatever. And then, this dude or whatever, I think, what was that nigga's name? It don't matter. But anyway, he was ragging on him and stuff like that, and like made him cry. This dude always has Jordans, bro. Always wore nothing but Jordans, Nikes. How it came with his haircut, So we knew like his parents, had it, bro. The next day he got in trouble. They called his parents, bro. The next day his pops came up there, bro, and gave that little boy all of his clothes, all of his shoes. Hey, I'm no kid you not, bro.
Jeez.
He gave him like, I would say at least if I can remember right, it was like 8 pair of shoes.
Damn.
Jordans, gave him all of his shoes.
Damn.
And then he was like, there you go, kid. You know what I'm saying? And that, I mean, just a lesson to his, to his son.
And
bro.
then that nigga gotta look at him wear his shoes.
He gotta look at him wear his shoes at daycare, bro.
And they wear different sizes.
Every day,
They're
bro.
Too big for
Man,
him.
it didn't matter, bro. And I think
Yeah,
that's
hell
probably
no.
too big for him, bro. And that's just I know it seems extreme, and some people might think that's abuse, man. But that's a lesson. That's a lesson he'll never forget. Like John said, he was like in the 1st grade. Those are lessons you'll never forget, bro.
Yeah.
And with my family, I ain't gonna cap, bro. When the PS3 came out, my mom, she did a great job of. She had it sometimes. My mama had it sometimes, but didn't let us know that she had it, just to teach us on finances, and just because you have it don't mean you need to get it right away. You know what I mean? So
Come on.
so the PS3 came out, bro. Mama brought us for Christmas a PlayStation 2. But her kids, bro, I know. But listen, it's funny.
It's only funny because you said she had it, so you know she had the PS3.
Yeah, bro, just knew. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, mama got that bonus. You know what I mean? She gonna take care of us. This the Christmas, dog. She gonna take care of us, bro. And then she brought us the PlayStation 2, and we opened it, and we was like, and then we just told her how thankful we was, and we like for the first time, bro. But it's crazy because for the first time, bro, we played the game with our mama all like we did Christmas at midnight, so 12 o'clock midnight we would open our gifts, and it just made us appreciate stuff, man. No matter how old it is, it's new to us, and we appreciate, and we're gonna take care of it. You know what I mean? She made sure that we took care of it because she wasn't replacing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
So it's a balance to things, and then there's times where she surprises us, like I said, mentioning my car, or like one day we was in Houston and I was like, I wanted this necklace. I was just looking at this necklace. My mom was like, "You like that necklace, Eli? You've been a good child." Boom. You know what I mean? Like, but it was a surprise, or it was just something that she made sure she didn't do, just to so that we can appreciate. And I've never till this day heard any of my brothers or myself talk down on somebody on what they have or what they're wearing. And I think that speaks a lot, especially for kids, because kids are cruel. I've never heard, you know what I mean? And so like I said, I ain't gonna sit up here and like I said, Trev says not polo, but South Pole and the Echo or whatever we wore, or whatever. I mean,
like that,
we
bro.
look nice. We still, we still look nice, you know what I mean? And I think it was something I was carrying into my kids. But then I was like, man, my kids can wear Jordans and Nikes. They're not gonna be bad people because they have Jordans and Nikes, because my wife, she grew up with that, the Jordans. And I was like, man, they need to earn it. But like I said, at a certain age, once they start understanding and get an understanding on how valuable anything is, then we'll start working on earning stuff. So
how do you with having multiple kids, how did your mom balance? Well, you say y'all already grateful for everything, but okay, I'll ask Trevin. Trev, you had a twin. Y'all same everything, same age,
same clothes, same shoes.
but bro, I know there's times when Cam got something and you didn't get nothing, or vice versa.
Man, I wish Cam was on here, bro. But yeah,
he got some stories.
Well, we could go back and forth.
See, bro, so like, how do you?
I know what you mean. It's like, okay, because I'm gonna try to help you with your question, right? So you're saying, okay, let's say we're taking this approach, like how with BJ, like his parents, they were had a decent living and they had kids, but let's say if you have multiple kids, 3 or 4 kids, are you gonna spoil BJ because he's doing good? But maybe Tim.
That's the question. Oh, you can't spoil anybody. Nobody gets nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. Is everybody getting stuff at the same time?
Tim is not doing good. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
I don't think it is, bro. My mama rewarded us when it was time to be rewarded, bro.
But that's why I said y'all was like y'all were grateful for everything from y'all's upbringing.
Well, yeah,
because just from experience, like you weren't. We had more than you did.
Can I be honest with you?
Right. That's just honest.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, John. This is gonna be the same answer for me, bro. Let's say Jaden, right? And let's say I have another son. I don't want to put names out there. Niggas gonna be holding.
Don't do it, bro. No, yeah, they're gonna take the name.
Jaden and my other son. I'm just gonna call him Bill. Okay, I'm not gonna be my son Bill.
You ain't gonna name him Bill.
William. Let's say Jaden is doing his thing, right? Good grades, being good, doing his chores, helping out around the house, helping his papa work and everything, going above and beyond, right? And Bill, his ass lazy. You want to stay on the game? I asked him to go to the store with me. He say, "Nah, Dad, I don't feel good." Come back, he on the game, loud, ain't doing his chores. Yeah. Well, Jaden, hey, come on, Jay. He gonna come home. Jay gonna have some new Jordans on with a new polo fit.
There you go.
Yeah. He gonna walk right past Bill.
There you go.
Flexing on him.
Look, Eli, there you go.
There you go. I got 2 kids, Kai and Khalil, man. Khalil, get your butt up, man.
One thing I will say in my household, like me and Cameron, we were competing with one another.
There you go. And
I was not. Yeah, it was healthy competition, bro. When it came to sports, just being a good son, school grades, accolades. I was like, if you're doing this, okay, I'm on that. You know what I mean? And so I never experienced that with my mom. My mom never had to spoil me or never had to give me presents and not give Cameron presents or nothing like that. It was never that because we created a competitive culture in the house. You know, especially with Landon, bro. Landon had a lot going on, bro. Landon was getting girls. He was making music. He was smart. He was reading books. I hated reading, but I'm reading some cereal boxes. Like, okay, I got to try and read. This nigga Landon reading everything. So like, yeah, I just feel like you create that culture in your family. Like, yeah, when you do good things happen to you.
And that's
you
the real world.
It's the real world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I want to quickly give some appreciation to my mother and my father. Real fast, I just want to shout out to them. They were awesome for me and my brothers because they didn't have all the money in the world, bro. No, I couldn't just be like, hey, mom, I need some Jordan. I want some Jordans. And I was a good kid.
Facts.
My mom would be like, you know, we'll see when Christmas comes around and maybe one of my uncles might hook me up with some Jordans. Like, they just didn't have it like that. Yeah. But, bro, one thing that I think they really instilled in us, and I think we can still instill this into our children, bro, even if we make a lot of money. Like, let's say I make $1 million. If I still teach my children to, one, if you want something, work for it. If anything that you want in life, you're going to have to work for. And two, appreciate what you do have.
There you go.
My mom and dad did so good on instilling those two values in my life that I didn't even know, bro. That's why I barely even knew what a silver spoon was, because it's like, I mean, yeah, I was taken care of. I wasn't spoiled because I'm like, I mean, I appreciated what I had, bro. Like, the PS2 was just as fun as the PS3, bro.
It's just same. We're playing the game. You know what I mean? We got more games. First of all, PS3 didn't even have any games, really. I mean, PS2 was better than PS3.
What I'm saying is, like, if you really sit back, and I did a gratitude meditation this morning, where I spent like a minute and I just went through everything that I was thankful for, starting with my body. So my organs, my heart, my lungs, my ribs, my knees, my elbow, everything. And I just went through, I named everything that I was grateful for. And then I went through my family, tried to name all my family members that I was grateful for, my intermediate family, my job, my life, you guys. And it took me like, you know, a little over a minute. And I'm just like, damn, I got so much to be thankful for. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And so I just think, like, if you are walking like that and you're moving like that, bro, and you teach that to your children, yeah, bro, you don't have to, you can spoil them, bro. You can give them what they, you know, reward them and stuff like that, as long as you're still, you know, doing both, like y'all say, a balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
That's a great answer.
That's a great answer, bro. Yeah, and in my situation, I feel like the difference between me and everybody else was I wasn't a single child, but I lived at the house by myself. Right. You know what I'm saying? My pops owned a business. He was getting paid. He married a lady that had money as well. So, I mean, y'all all probably seen the house I lived in and everything. It was a nice, big house. My room was big. You know,
you had a theater, bro. You had the theater.
You had a theater. Yeah. But that's one thing. My pops like I said, I'm talking when I'm in. So y'all know when I'm talking about poverty, bro. I'm talking about like he ate ramen noodles every day and.
Yeah, absolutely.
Had to walk to go get food from the bank, food banks and all that. So he kind of raised me in a sense, like all this. My dad's not materialistic, bro. Funny story. It was for prom, bro. I think my junior year. I was like, Daddy, I need some forces. I want some white forces to go in my all white suit. He said, all right, how much they cost? I was like, $90. He was like, bro, we riding on the east side, bro, coming down Martin Luther King. And he just whip his truck. He whip it. And we pull up to a nigga selling shoes out the back of his truck.
Oh. Nigga suck that out.
He was like, these look just like him. I was like, no, they don't. So this is me in my head. I didn't say that out loud, and I was like, yeah.
Dude only
had like 2 pair in there.
Oh god.
So he asked me my size, and that shoe fit perfectly, bro. But I was like, nah, these too small.
Because John was thinking, like, obviously, this is my last chance.
Bro, this is my pride, bro. I can't. I was like, I'll come up with the money myself and go give me these shoes. And so I just that's just how my pops is, bro. He's I was with my brother this weekend, Devontae, and my sister Tasha.
Hey, you talking about your bro?
Menifee, yeah.
He out?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Man, that's what's up, bro.
Hell
Menifee.
yeah.
That's what's up.
And so we was talking about something, bro, because they was talking about my jacket. It was like, see, you been spoiled. Or no. They said you out here spending money. You got this Tommy Hilfiger jacket on. They just, they're just gassing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I said, no, I'm cheap. And it was like, no, you're not. Well, that's what happened. I was like, I'm cheap. And I was like, no, you're not. Look at that jacket. I said, my aunt Toya bought me this. It was like, oh yeah. Then they brought us something else. I was like, yeah, such and such got me that too. They was like, damn, you just like me. And that's what I'm saying. And now we all cheap, bro. And so I'm just saying, I say all that to say, bro, it's just my pops raised me, bro. It's like I never expected much, needless to say, because of what I had. Like what I had personally going on in my little area, bro, was nothing compared to what the outside may have seen. Like y'all see the theater room, y'all see all this and that. And I say that to say for everybody else the opposite. We see these people, I was one of those kids that was envious about. I would get envious because I wanted those things. And then seeing I couldn't, I was like, damn, I wish I was spoiled. Right. Mm-hmm. But as I grow up, I'm glad I wasn't. Because I'll be in a completely different headspace, everything that I'm doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And but just when you see that and then you realize their situation is completely, they may have all these things, but like Eli said, they don't have a car when they're a sophomore. Mm-hmm. They're still catching rides with everybody. 5 years in college, still catching rides with everybody.
With 20 Jordans.
With 20 Jordans, you know what I'm saying? And all the chains.
And an ounce. Yeah.
No house. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, Trey.
If we get to Langston, hey, I gotta.
Man, no, but that's what, and Eli saying I didn't have all this stuff, but I got a car. And it made me think back because this is stuff I'm still like working on myself. Like,
absolutely.
I tell myself, I'm like, I was kind of like BJ. When I get older, I'm about to get. Nigga, I see shoes that's 130, and I'm like,
whew. Hey, now that you got kids too, now you be like,
that just happened to me.
I don't need those.
That just happened to me. Real quick, shout out, baby girl's birthday is tomorrow, Dion. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. I hope you had a wonderful birthday when you hear this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went shopping for her, bro, and. Bro, usually, and I kind of feel bad because usually, bro, for her birthday, bro, I'm like, man, I'm gonna blow up.
Yeah, flex.
But like this past year, I've just grown so much. That's what
he gonna Dion. That's what he gonna blame it on. Okay, he's grown so much. He's grown so much. He's like, I'm walking around the mall like that every year.
No. So I'm walking around the mall because I took a lunch yesterday. Actually, it's funny. I took a lunch. I went to the mall. I was gonna bless her, for her birthday. Man's want to get on the pod again in there, bro. Where's the locks, no.
Bro? On me, like, God, you can open the doors now, bro.
He laughing at your ass. But anyways, we good. We keep that in.
Yeah, keep going, man.
Yeah. So anyways, bro. I went to the mall and I was walking around, and I got her a few things, and then I was carrying these bags, and I was like, okay, I got to get her some shoes. And I just started getting real, like, my head was like, okay, Trev, hold on, slow down.
Started counting, yeah.
And I started really piecing the things together. I'm like, nah, because then I gotta take her to dinner. I gotta get her feet and her hands done. I was like, ooh.
I need to put gas in the car when we leave here. No facts. No, bro. I put it. Hey, I think of it all, bro. I put it all in my
We get married in May.
I got a wedding. wedding. Like,
She ain't gonna be there, but
3
we
weeks.
we got Christmas. We got Christmas coming up.
Christmas coming up.
I got a little
Nah,
call, bro. Why our parents do like that, bro? Like you get a C in science, and well, no Christmas. I'm like, nigga, it's February, bro. God dang, like, come on, to say you ain't got it, bro. It's cool. Like, I can make this up, dog.
They was lying, bro.
Bro, just lying, bro. Like, come on,
Christmas for
bro.
you.
Like,
I don't know what to tell
Oh,
you.
you talking back? Okay, we'll
my
see what
birthday
happens
in
in your birthday.
August. Bro, facts, bro. Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I even think this topic can be a contradiction because every parent, they do say the same thing. They say, I want my kids to have more than I did.
Facts.
So you got to think, some people, it's not necessarily being spoon fed. It's just like they want to give their kids a better life than they had.
Right.
So they gonna do everything they can to make sure. Okay,
Right.
yeah, I didn't have this. I didn't have this. I didn't have a car when I was 16. I didn't have it. So I'm gonna make sure that my kids don't have to deal with the same things that.
Right.
So that's why it kind of makes me feel like I'm really, because I was spoiled. So I'm like, dang, I'm really about to spoil 7. Like
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Right.
You think that's how it goes,
crazy.
though?
I think so
Right.
because that's what, like, that's how I was raised. So to me, that's gonna be normal.
Yeah.
Like that's normal. So my spoil is gonna be on top of what I already think is normal.
You think you, but bro? Well, I wasn't with
I
you
think
day
me
to day.
personally, yeah, I think I'm a spoil.
I think
Because, and that's only
go
because I
ahead.
know spoiled people, bro. And that's why I don't think you was spoiled.
Oh.
I think
Go
you
ask
got
mama.
what you deserved, but I don't think, like, by you having, bro, working at AMC was not easy, bro. You think about, we had.
Oh.
Hold on.
Go with mama, okay?
Bro, this is so authentic, and we're keeping all,
Oh yeah, we're in.
all that. We're keeping all that.
Dog.
It's like so.
Like,
dad.
keep it, bro. Kids, man, we love them. Go ahead,
Yeah,
John. I'm sorry.
no,
You're
but-
talking about how AMC
I
was a
like
hard
what,
job.
I like where BJ's going though. I like where BJ's going, but go ahead,
I
John.
see where BJ's going, but my thing is, like, I think you got your car. When you got your car, you had to start working, right?
Right.
To pay for your car.
Yeah.
And then the car after that, I'm sure you bought yourself, right?
No,
No?
they pay for that one too.
Oh shoot! But
So,
I remember
yeah,
you
so
got
my
that one
first
from
two
an
cars-
auction, right?
So the second one was basically my college gift. So like the first one was in high school, then the Altima was in college, and then the one I have now is the one that I actually bought. So this is my adult, me being a man, getting
Oh.
it for myself car.
But
I-
that's what I'm saying. I feel like everything you got was stuff like, I mean, you would always tell me about stuff you got, either it was for your birthday or for Christmas. You know what I'm saying, or a special occasion. It wasn't randomly like, you know, on a Tuesday morning, you know, your mom gives you $500, go to the mall and get what you want type
Right.
deal. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And again, I'm only speaking from the outside looking in. I don't know
Right.
what happened in your day-to-day life, but to me, bro, it seems like everything you got was because you were a good kid, a
So
good
BJ,
son.
what do you
Played the
think,
drums in church for free your whole career.
Like, well, shoot.
This is getting personal.
Right. I got a question for BJ though. Like, so BJ, like, what do you like? Do you think if you wasn't the best child, do you think that you would still have some of the material things that you have?
So, this is great. Shout out to my big brother, praise God. He is
There
a
you go.
visionary. I'm just gonna be vulnerable here. So, you know, my older brother, you know, he had a childhood, and it wasn't as
Decisions
clear.
wasn't made.
Good decisions were not made during that, but we're all kids, so our childhood was totally different.
Okay.
Like
There you
two
go.
totally, but same parents. Well, yeah, same parents, just totally different. So I think if I wasn't like that, I don't think it would be as. I think there
Rewarding.
would be some
Yeah.
similarities, but
Yeah.
maybe like minus a few stuff. Because like I
Yeah.
said, mom, like they've always been. Because even with that, they still, if they had it, they was gonna make sure they gave it to him. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that's a good.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know.
but
Yeah,
uh,
I just
go ahead, John. Oh, okay.
No, it-
Well, like, I wanted to bounce off what BJ was saying because I like where you was going when you were talking about our parents. You want to give your child, you want them to have more than what they had. you know, that made me think about my mother-in-law. You know, she didn't have the best situation growing up. I don't ever talk about my mother. I love my mother-in-law so much.
Wow.
Great person. I would not want any other mother to be my mother-in-law for
Oh, I
sure.
gotta
She's
drop a
definitely my
bomb.
mama too, bro. She's amazing. But in the sense of that, you know, she raised her kids, you know, like anyone else, but like she was more giving, you know. My son's crying now.
You're
But
good.
you
You're
know,
good.
I you know, especially from you know how my wife, you know, was raised, and she, you know, she kind of she didn't have it at all, so she wanted to make sure that they had it, so they wouldn't steal from, have to, you know, do things to get
Right.
it. You know what I mean? And she sees how her childhood kind of affected in a bad way of their opportunity as far as adults and like teenagers, and actually working for or appreciating, you know, some things, which I'm not saying her kids don't appreciate things, but you know, like I said, you can see the difference, you know what I mean? And so I think that's a wave that us as, I'm gonna say it, Black people, you know, we go through trauma. Some, you know, our parents had it bad. Like John, you know, John actually heard a lot about your dad's story through, you know, my mother-in-law, because you know they're close, and they had to do things that we didn't have to do. And I do love that your dad didn't let that, you know, because he had money. You said he had a business and everything. He didn't just shower you with these things. He understood the consequences of that and what that would do. You know what I mean? So I do want to highlight that. And when I hear do better for my kids, when I say that, at least I want my kids to have more than me, I'm just saying I want them to have more opportunity, not necessarily material things.
Come on.
I want
You
them to
just
have.
did it.
I don't want my kids to pay for college or have to rely on football to go to college. Okay,
Right.
that's
Come on, bro.
I want to. Daddy didn't give me whatever I wanted, but God dang it, he paid for my college. He paid for my school, and he gave me a head start for financially, like what Trevor was saying, financial, you know, head start. Literacy is what I mean and what I hear or think about, I should say, when I hear giving my kids more than what I had. So I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Trev. You said you wanted to say
And I
something
think, and just real quick, that's what I think. I agree with Eli. I won't say I disagree with BJ, but I was just saying, like, I don't think it's a necessity. Like Eli, I agree with what you said. Yeah.
No, I don't have much, bro. I was gonna say you hit it there at the end, bro. It's like giving your children more opportunity, you know, to succeed and excel in this life, bro. So there's responsible ways to spoil your child.
There you go.
Instead of giving them Jordans and clothes and all the different games, and you know, just showering with random gifts.
Absolutely.
Start a trust fund for him. You know, or you know, give him an allowance, but teach him how to save from that allowance.
Exactly.
Like you give him $20 a week, but you know, let him know that 5% of that needs to go to his college savings.
Yeah, his piggy
bank. He has to put that there. You know, he has to literally start learning how to save his money.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
just let's be strategic, bro. If you're gonna spoil your child, be strategic.
Be smart about it.
Learn smart ways to do it,
bro. And then you got to think, bro. We was just talking about Kanye yesterday. You know, when Kanye trying to spoil his sons, they probably like,
right?
They just want his presence, bro. Like,
oh my god,
they can have. God. So like, I feel like it's
BJ and Trey, bro. I want to comment real quick on what you guys just said. I just love what both of y'all just said. It intertwines with what I'm about to say. Just like how I was speaking about, my mom she got us the PS2 when the PS3 came out on Christmas. But my favorite part of the night is that she played the game with us for the first time.
Right. Come on, you remember that, bro. You remember that.
The PS2 was not the best part. The best part of the night was her time that she gave us that night, bro. Because my mom was, you know, she was a hardworking woman, and she made sure that, like, oh, Eli, you love sports? Okay, I'm gonna be there every time. You know, we're gonna do that thing. Oh, Levon, you like school? Okay, every time you need help with something, this and that, I'm gonna be there. Terrell, you like, you know, she picked something for us that she's seen in us that we love. And you know, the time, bro, time is way more valuable. But I'm sorry, that's
how. Like, just like you said, bro, Kai is 1.5, bro. You already know that he has a thing for shoes.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's called like just being present with them.
Being present
was you know what I'm saying, what they like and everything like that.
Yeah.
And that's exciting, bro. That's real that's exciting, bro, that your mom knows that. That's exciting how like you know that, and just seeing as you know, my son right now, he get excited when he eat avocado. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that nigga really like avocado. You know what I'm saying? He start dancing, bro. He go crazy whenever it's some avocado.
Gotta go get that avocado.
Facts, bro. And so, you know, speaking of avocado, have y'all seen that video, bro, talking about, you know, being grateful that when that baby got that avocado for a Christmas? It was a little baby, bro, got an avocado and opened it. His eyes lit up, bro. Like, oh, it's an avocado. He started running around the house with his avocado like this the greatest.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And they was just seeing how grateful the baby was gonna be. Now I've seen videos where it goes the other way, like start crying because they got an avocado. Yeah.
Throw it on the ground. Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, but
My
no,
son.
man. I think this is a great conversation we had
I
today.
loved it.
I loved it, man. It was really good.
It's very insightful, bro. Letting me know how I should move with my son and what I've learned, you know. Make sure y'all write us on Clear Vision Pod. Eli, I'll let you, talk about that a little bit. But I'm really curious though on what y'all think. Should we dole a silver spoon? Should we just give them a better everything than we had? Is there any harm in that?
Should we make them struggle?
Should we make them
really
struggle?
grind?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Do they need to walk to work since they ain't got a car? You know,
Yeah.
like
Do we need to heat up the water in the bath? Over the
just
stove.
once, so they
Turn
know
some
it's-
lights off. I told my kids one day they was crying and stuff because we left the room. I was like, man, I need to disappear for a couple of months, man. Y'all spoiled. Y'all spoiled, man.
Some black, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a
Some
joke.
black
That's a
folks,
joke.
bro. Some black
That's
folks
a-
do be thinking like that,
That's
bro.
a joke, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
If you feel that way, though, hop in that listener letter. Let us know. Maybe we're missing something.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I know we didn't cover everything, Trev. It's impossible. It's only four of us.
Impossible.
it's only
It's only
four.
four of us.
But no, I think this was a needed episode, bro. I read a quote, and you can keep the tune going, bro. But it goes like this: hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times.
Wow.
Let me say. Do I need to say it one more time?
Yeah,
Go
run it
ahead,
back.
Say it
John.
again,
Do your thing. Do your
Pastor.
thing, man.
Hard times create strong men.
Mhm.
Strong men create good times.
Come
Good
on.
times create weak men, and weak men create hard times.
Hey, man, get out the club, stop smoking all that crap, man, and get to work, man. Do something to fix your life, dog. Stop wasting your time. You create too many good times, man.
You sound like the Dare
Go to work.
Lion,
Wake
bro.
up. Wake up and go to work. Wake up at 4 in the morning and go to work. That's hard. It's gonna create good
Y'all
times.
creating too many good times.
Yeah, y'all having too much fun, dog.
Life's too good for you, nigga.
Hey, if you ain't started college, when you start college, work hard for 4 years and party for the rest of your life. God dang
There you
it.
go. There
Come
you
on.
go. I enjoy my parties in college, though. Praise God.
Praise God.
Uh,
Glad I made it out. Praise God.
I seen BJ.
I made it.
Yeah, Lexus
Trevin.
to the- Hey, we gotta go offline with that one.
Facts, facts.
Hey, Trevor, where can they find us at, bro?
Man, you can find us at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you listen to your podcast. We're there. But for real though, our presence is really booming on YouTube. We need more subscribers.
Yes,
we need more
subscribe.
engagement. If you're watching the video right now and you made it this far, go leave a comment. Go, you spent all this time watching.
We
this.
appreciate you
Comment.
too.
Let us know what you
Appreciate
think.
Thank you so
Let us know what you think. God bless you.
Yes. And Eli, man, get him
sir.
some instructions, bro, on this.
Yeah,
on this
man.
listener letter, please.
Leave a comment, and if you want to go even deeper and connect even more, this listening letter, man. Leave your listening letter. Let us know, man. Do we need to take that spoon away sometimes? Do we need to throw the spoon away? Like, do we need a new spoon? Do we need to buy plastic spoons? You let us know, man, on that listener letter, man. clearvisionpod@gmail.com. Please hit us up, man. Our first one, we're gonna make it big. Whoever's our first one, other than BJ and John, man, we gotta do something for them, man. We gotta get together and do something for them, man. But we need these listener letters. It's a
Merch.
big part
Idea.
of the show.
Merch.
It's a big part of
Merch.
the show.
Got an idea.
Merch. Let's do it.
Man, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Clear Vision Pod. Also, don't forget to donate to our podcast at #Clear Vision Pod. Man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. BJ, I just want to say, bro, you're a great DJ, bro, and I appreciate everything you do
You're
with this
so awesome. You're
podcast.
so
bro.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
Golly, bro.
You are,
I was
you are.
listening to other podcasts the other day, and they was using their mouth to make sound effects. I was like, that's not something we got to deal with.
Oh no, never.
That's not
Never.
something we got to deal with.
Yeah, no, BJ's that man. Them college parties too. I seen too many Snapchats with BJ shirt off, DJing and stuff. Oh my bad.
I remember that one.
Never mind.
That's the Eli. That was one time I did.
That was
I don't
one
know
party.
what I was on.
Nah, bro,
Yeah.
I seen too many of them. Unless you just looping that one all down.
Bro, BJ has an
You had
alter ego, bro,
you
when
had
he
the white
DJs.
shirt. You had the white
That's a
shirt.
whole nother pod. That's a
Like
whole
this
nother
nigga
pod.
Jodeci or something, bro. Like.
Oh man.
Man, no, but for real, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Man, thank y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next pod. Oh, make sure y'all tune in to that next pod too, bro. We got somebody coming on that thing that's gonna change the game, bro. Change the game.